Listen to this. August 7. Next time, decide to act before you think. Now, this passage is going to challenge a lot of us because it goes completely against what we were taught. Think before you act. Look before you leap. Consider all the angles before you move. And while wisdom and discernment is key, this passage is pointing to something that overthinking consistently destroys: the inspired moment. Because there's a kind of knowing that lives beneath the thought, a gut response, an instinctive reach towards something, a spontaneous impulse that comes up before the mind has the time to construct all the reasons why not. And that impulse is often the purest and the most truthful guidance you will ever receive. It comes from a place deeper than analysis. It comes from the inner knowing that we have been talking about throughout these readings. But the moment the mind gets involved, everything changes. It starts calculating risks, it starts rehearsing failure, imagining judgments, constructing elaborate scenarios of what could go wrong. And by the time it is finished, the inspired moment has passed. The opportunity has closed. The spontaneous expression of your truest self has been successfully talked out of existence by the very instruments that was supposed to be serving you. Think about every time you wanted to tell someone you loved them and then talked yourself out of it. I'm guilty, by the way. Or every time you felt called to take a leap and convinced yourself to wait for, more certainty. Every time your gut said, go, and your mind said, but. That is exactly what this message is addressing, and it is asking you to trust the deeper knowing next time before the mind gets involved. So notice the moments when something arises in you before thought has had time to evaluate it. That impulse to reach out to someone, the urge to create something, the pull towards an opportunity, the spontaneous expression of love or courage or generosity. And just this once, act on it before your mind has the chance to talk you out of it, because your deepest and most authentic self speaks fastest, and it is almost always worthy listening to before the thinking drowns it out completely.